Well, happy Global Wellness Day, and congratulations to Belgium on this anniversary of 10 years of Global Wellness Days. I remember the first ones from many years ago, and it's just fantastic what she has done and what all of us are able to do once a year on Global Wellness Day. So I'm Susie Ellis. I'm Chairman and CEO of the Global Wellness Summit and the Global Wellness Institute. So I'm all about global wellness, and so I'm right there with Belgium about helping provide wellness for all. I really like the manifesto. It's simple, and it really hits all the points. And the first one, walking for an hour. I am so blessed to have, first of all, a great place to walk because I live in Miami and I live near the water. So, you know, walking near the water is great, but I also have a dog. And so Peaches, the dog, she's a Welsh Terrier, has helped me to be very regular with my walks. Because she has to go out 3 times a day, and we don't walk every time, but I have learned to make walking a part of my day every day. And actually, I have to say, I do a little bit of a run walk. I used to run when I was much younger. I even ran a couple of marathons, but actually the second marathon I ran, I think I was in my 20s, maybe early 30s. When I crossed the finish line, I thought, you know, I think this is enough for my body. I did not feel that it was really all that good for my bones and my knees and so on. So I didn't run long distance after that, but I still enjoyed a little bit of running. So I do get out, I would say, for about an hour. And it's the fresh air too, especially when you're near the ocean. You know, fresh air, it's awfully good for you. So, you know, the other pieces of the manifesto, parts of the manifesto, drinking water, eating healthy foods, going to sleep early, they really line up with what I have learned over the years. I mean, I've been very lucky to be in the wellness arena for, 4 decades, most of my life. And so I've learned a lot along the way. But most recently, what I have found very interesting is that I've learned more about functional medicine. And these are medical doctors who do a bit more, spend a little bit more time with patients and really get to the root causes of whatever might be going on. And I, for example, have had skin problems in my life. And, yes, that, I've gotten some doctors to give me things that would clear it up. But getting to the root cause was, a longer journey. And yes, drinking water, and maybe even drinking warm water in the morning. I learned that when I was at Vana in India at a retreat. Every morning they gave us warm water to drink, and it just felt like it was really nourishing for my body. So I still do that even to this day. First thing in the morning, I get up and I boil some water. I add some cold water, and then I have this warm water that I take. And I've also found some functional medicine doctors who have helped me with my food. And in particular, I do take some supplements that, help me. I've been low on vitamin D, so I need to eat more vitamin D rich foods and healthy foods in general. I'm very lucky. I live near a Whole Foods, which here in the U.S. is a very well-known place that has, a lot of organic and just healthier options. So I'm pretty good, although I'm not perfect with my eating. I have to say, I do like to, enjoy a glass of wine now and then, maybe once a week. And I do, like to have a few sweets. And so as they say, everything in moderation, including moderation. So that's my eating and exercise plan. My most favorite points in this manifesto is have a family dinner with loved ones. I have learned that over the years that family and friends are so important. And it's taken me a while to learn that. But the more challenges I have gone through, the more I have learned that I have to rely on other people to speak with, to give me advice, to share with, to feel loved, to love them. And so I now make a lot more efforts to have family dinner with loved ones. But my family is much more than just my, close family. I do have a twin sister, so I visit her a fair amount. She lives in Austin, Texas, and she and I travel together. And so we do have a fair amount of time together, but she's not near me because I live in Miami. So I make more of an effort. I went recently to an event which was so fulfilling in terms of family, because it was my extended family. It was a 100th birthday celebration for Deborah Zake, who was the founder of the Golden Door and Rancho La Puerta. And she is considered, for those of you in the wellness world probably know her, sort of the godmother of spa and wellness. And she is indeed, because she started Rancho La Puerta in 1940. And that's a long time ago. And she was such a pioneer. And now she is 100 years old. So I went to the celebration. There were thousands of people there. She and I have been friends for years. And so I was so fulfilled with all the people that I was able to see. I visited with my granddaughter before that because she lives in Pasadena. And so and Katrine, my sister, flew out to do the celebration with me. So I just was filled with 5 days of family. And, that's just really a way to wellness, maybe more so even in terms of not just what you're eating and exercising, but having that love from family and friends is, I have found probably of this whole list of things to be number one of importance to me. Beyond just the, manifesto points of exercise and, water and eating and so on, that Belden really added some very important aspects for us to be challenged to extend this great Global Wellness Day inspiration for the rest of the year. And I just made a note of the ones that she mentioned because I really thought they were all great. Using the right words, simplifying your life, being open to different experiences, and sharing the goodness. Those are really all great. And I think using the right words, that I've learned over the years is very important. And she has some very good examples of that. So most of them are positive words and encouraging words. Simplifying your life, I think, probably resonated the most because, when you get a little older, you just keep accumulating. And so getting rid of things, giving them away, and saying no to things like, I don't always say yes to going out. I say no so I can go to bed earlier, or just, simpler. I think that's another great tip, being open to different experiences. Yes, I'm not so great at that, I would say. I'm not adventuresome when it comes to eating, but different experiences, yes, I'm going to be in Tel Aviv this year because we're doing our Global Wellness Summit there, and that's new. And so that does get me very excited to see new things. And then sharing the goodness. Oh, well, yes, for sure. Sharing, with others. I mean, it's just not fun if you're not sharing the positive things in your life. So I just really applaud Belden for adding these to Global Wellness Day. I think it makes Global Wellness Day more than a day. It makes it Global Wellness Day every day. A final perspective that I'd like to share is, when I was at Rancho La Puerta and we were celebrating Deborah Zake's 100th birthday, there was a Q&A with her, and somebody asked her about what kinds of fads she's seen, come and go over the 100 years, and what she said, which really touched me, is she said, we were a fad when we started. The whole idea of going away and working on your breathing and exercising, we were actually called a cult when Rancho La Puerta was opened in 1940. So we were the kooky, cult. But she said, since that time, what she realizes is that that's actually the core of what wellness is about, all the things they did. And so she said, we haven't changed much. And I do see that all the fads and things that have come and gone, they never were part of Rancho La Puerta. And I don't think they've really been part of my life either. I have not chased diets. I've just, it's really simpler than many people think. It's healthy food. It's exercise, it's sunshine, going to bed early, loving people, letting them love you. It's mental wellness. I think maybe that's a part that I learned more about later in my life and has become very important, especially lately with the challenges that we're all living through. It's not just the physical. We have to really address the mental too. So I think the perspective is, we're so lucky to be in the wellness arena and to learn. And now more science gives us more understanding about things like sleep is also about circadian health and so on. So I'm just really lucky that I've been in this arena for 40 years, that I'm staying here. And so the perspective is kind of one of satisfaction that I was lucky to be in a place early on when I actually started working at the Golden Door that was very much about the fundamentals. And the fundamentals are really all you need. And so that's been a really satisfying way to have lived my life more and more as I've gotten older. So happy Global Wellness Day to everyone. And this year, I think we should make every day Global Wellness Day.